Hey guys, it's me, RBCDS, and I am back again with another LEGO Star Wars video for you guys. And today, we're going to be taking a look at all four. There are five I'm missing. I'll throw it up on the screen. The Darth Vader bust, but we'll talk about that in a second. We're going to take a look at these four busts and talk about them a little bit. I'm going to tell you which one's the best bang for your buck. This one is coming in at, I believe it's $59.99 and $69.99 USD. And then these ones, all three of these were 80 Canadian and 70 USD. And the new Darth Vader was $100 Canadian. I think it's 80, or I think it's 90 US. We'll double check those prices for the end of the video. But for now, that's just what we're going to go off with. And I'm just going to give you guys which one of these is the best bang for your buck out of these four. I do not have the Darth Vader. I did not want to shell out the $100 for the Darth Vader. Because I don't know, the chin looked weird to me. Maybe I will get it in the future just to complete the Imperial collection. I know they'll be starting one again soon. So yeah, I might get it eventually. But for now, these are the four that we're going to take a look at, and I'm going to tell you which two I think are the best bang for your buck. So the first one of these sets that we're going to take a look at is the 75276. This is the Stormtrooper helmet set. This is arguably one of the gooder, or one of the worst looking ones. Gooder is not a word. One of the worst looking busts. However, I do still think it looks nice, and like the look around the side, I think kind of ties it all in. But let me get into some of the just more basic stuff first off. This set includes 647 pieces. It's ages 18 plus, and they all came in this black box art. I'll throw that up on the screen right now. Very, very nice box art. And like I said, it's $79.99 Canadian, and I'm assuming $69.99 USD as per usual. And yeah, I think this set is really good for what it was. Could have they done a Stormtrooper better? I'm sure they could have. I don't know if they could have made it look better, like build quality and all that stuff. Like, this is pretty sturdy. Like, it's not going anywhere when I shake it around. Like, nothing comes off or anything. So it is definitely a well done model here. Just zooming up, like you can see some of the parts are kind of, they look a little yellow right now. I don't know why. That could just be my lighting, but yeah. Very, very nice. And from the back, you can kind of see what they were going for. Like, with the Stormtrooper look, like, I don't know. From the side, I think it does look okay. And then you've also got just this, like, little Stormtrooper plaque here. So, very, very nice. Would I recommend it for $80? If you're on a budget, I would not. If you're looking to collect them all, I would. Because it is a cool one to have, but I would definitely not recommend this as your first bust, and I would not recommend it as your last either. I'd recommend getting the Darth Vader last, but I wouldn't recommend this to be the first one you go out and pick up. So next up, we have set 75274, and this is, of course, the TIE pilot, or TIE Fighter pilot helmet set. This one's going to retail for $79.99 Canadian, $69.99 USD, obviously just $80 basically. And it's going to include 724 pieces, and it's its ages 18 plus. So this one includes almost 100 more pieces than all of them. Now that's why I do think that this one is a pretty good deal altogether. And a lot of that, because you're going to say, well, this build, like this whole side blade piece here looks a lot like that, the Stormtrooper, and like these kind of, like, it just, these two are printed, just so you know, so that's kind of a bonus there with this one. They printed those, I believe, but these are stickers, kind of annoying. You got the TIE Fighter logo, but then the bulk of that parts, this is probably about 200 parts right here, just to make this, like, because these are all individuals. I don't want to count them, but, I mean, I'm sure that's that. And then you have the little plaque down there. Very, very nice. Had to dim my lights to show this one a little bit better, because it always blurs in my thumbnails, but very, very cool set, especially in person. I think it looks good. This was one of the first ones I got. I really, really did like it, and yeah, overall, I have nothing bad to say about this. And I'll get to my rankings in the end, but I think this one ranks fairly high. Okay, so next up we have the Boba Fett helmet. This one is one of the best helmet sets. I'd say probably the best one, so you can kind of see where I'm leaning there. It has one playable feature, which I think is the first thing I'm going to note before I even get to the stats, is it's just got one cool playable feature. And it's actually kind of fun, even for the 18-year-olds to just flick it. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of like the Clone Trooper bounty hunter type vision thing, but this is set 7.5 to 7.7. It includes 625 pieces. Again, 100 less than that TIE Pilot. Kind of interesting. And then it's ages 18 plus, and of course they all retail for the same $79.99. Kind of interesting there. And I'll throw a picture of the box up on the screen. Box art of this one up on the screen. I loved the box art for this one. This was the first one I ever got, and I just like the back lows just normal, and with the 40th anniversary I think it just looks great. Anyway, so jumping right on into this one, I think this is one of the best ones. It's super clean, like as far as the look goes. It's probably the smaller of the three, but it's super clean. It kind of pops with all these different colors, and yeah, all the parts, it just kind of lines up perfectly. This was a really great building experience. I think it's probably second on the building experience levels, but I'll get to that. But yeah, very, very nice. Like even this is just so cool and satisfying to build. And yeah, overall very great. And then of course you got the plaque down there. So that's kind of the Boba Fett. Let's jump into the Scout Trooper, the very last. Coming in last, but definitely not least as far as bang for your buck goes. This is set 75305. It's the Scout Trooper helmet. This is probably one of my, if not my favorite helmet set. This one's gonna retail for $69.99, and that's Canadian, and I guess it's $59.99 USD. Like I said, 75305, and then it includes 471 pieces. Makes sense. There's a price reduction there, and it's 18 plus as per usual. I'll throw up a picture of the box art for this set. I find this box actually very satisfying because it's like thinner than the other ones. I don't know. It was a all-around great experience for this one, and yeah, overall enjoyed the set. Again, with the one thing I do want to point out is actually you do get a teal brick separator for the set. That's just one of the reasons why I like it. There's a couple stickers, one right here and one right here, just if you're looking at that. You've obviously got the plaque again, but this one, just like the Boba Fett bust, is super clean and just looks so great, whereas the other, like the two Stormtrooper, like TIE Pilot and Stormtrooper, look a little blocky. Both these ones are very clean. Another sticker there, and these are all stickers. Just the design, like how this lines up, I think it looks very, very nice. Around the back, the bulging out part is done in studs to make sure you know it's Lego, but it's also just, it ties in very, very nicely. So overall, very, very good. And the building experience on this one is by far the best out of all four. I don't know if it's a recency bias, but it was just stellar. I also had just built the probe droid set, and that was a complete disaster to build on stream. I was so excited for that set, and it was a complete disaster. So this might have just been a great change of pace for me, or maybe it was just one of the best builds. I think it is one of the best builds of the LEGO Star Wars 2021 wave, so I would definitely recommend it as far as building quality goes. Okay, let's jump into which one of these I think is the best bang for your buck. Okay, so something I just noticed that I thought was funny before I even jumped into my final thoughts is I kind of laid these out in the way I feel about them. This is a great set. The LEGO designers did a great job, but I really don't feel that it compares to this set. At the price point for what you're getting, I think this is better. However, these two are kind of in a gray area for me. I think this one is great. But if we're talking bang for your buck, you're getting 100 more pieces almost for the same price. That's something special, but LEGO knows you're going to overpay for Boba Fett. They also know that that one is a little bit more visually appealing. You can see even here with my lights on, this one kind of fades into the shadows there, especially it's hard to see the eyes. But yeah, like this one's, I think it's 650 around their pieces, and this one's I think this one's 720, and this one's like 620. So it's like 100 piece difference. So I can't tell you that this is a better bang for your buck, but this does look better, and it's got one play feature. I don't know. I really like this set. I really love this set. It was the first one I built, so might have some nostalgia value. I don't know. But I really love this set. Would definitely recommend. But I recommend the Scout Trooper first and foremost, above all of these 4 at least, and probably above all of them. And that is because it is the best building experience you're going to get. It's one of the best building experiences that I've ever had. It just fit together so seamlessly. You basically built up a cube and then built up all the walls around the cube, and it just came out looking like a Scout Trooper. Also, Scout Trooper is just one of the coolest characters from episode 6. Or 3, depending on what era we're talking about here. But episode 6, very, very, very cool. And yeah, just overall, just very clean set. And obviously, it's $10 cheaper than these 3. So it's an easier barrier for entry for someone who hasn't gotten these 3, who's like iffy. I think these 2 are definitely just stand out in their design. They look the best. Not to say these ones are particularly ugly. They do look great. Obviously, I bought them. I still love them. I like them. I don't buy anything I'm not gonna like, or at least I don't typically go out of my way to buy something that I'm not gonna like. So all 4 of these, obviously, I do very much like them. But if I were to rank them, I think I'd rank them like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. These 2 being in a very weird gray area because obviously I think, like I said, this one's more visually appealing and this one's got more pieces. And this isn't a bad set. If you can find this set on sale, which I've seen this set on sale, if you can pick this set up for $10 cheaper, well then go ahead. It's a Stormtrooper and it looks pretty good. It'll look great on display, but would I say to go for this over this? I don't think so. And would I say to go for this over this? I don't think so. But what would I do with these 2? I really don't know. Depends what you're looking for. But yeah, hopefully this guide helped you guys for these kind of $80 and under bust sets from LEGO Star Wars. If it did, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, do the same. And make sure to subscribe because I'm going to throw up a stat on the screen that I think it's like 1.6% of you are subscribed and like 98% others are not. So yeah, could we just get that to like 50% maybe? Like just I need like 10 of you to subscribe maybe, and we'll see what happens. I'll see how that data changes and I'll update you in the next video. But yeah, if you enjoyed, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.